What is going on, everybody? Whoa. Green screen is all funky. There we go. Hello! Welcome to the dev stream. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Hey Thomas, hey Matt, thanks for swinging by. We've got some fun updates to go over today. Thomas has been working tirelessly on the shop NPC, so we're going to test that out, see what bugs we can find, and get that in ship shape so that everyone can play it. So big kudos to Thomas for all his hard work this week getting that in the game, and big kudos to Matt for helping provide all the artistic direction there to get it looking as good as it could, all the adjustments made. So excited to check it out and see all the exciting changes. However, I was very bad and I am still downloading the build. So we're gonna start things off by playing through a dungeon or two. And then once the build's ready, we will jump in and do some testing. So should be a good time. No, it's my fault. I jumped in way too late before I started downloading the build. It's been a weird day. I've been really slow to get the things, so just tired. I don't know why. Got good sleep, but anyway, yeah, excited to show that off in just a little bit here. The build should be... Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe the build is ready. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, build is building, so that should only take a couple of minutes. So we can just we can chat a little bit. Let's take a look at the current dungeon list and just see. There have been a lot of new dungeons popping up. Good to see. We're up to 17 pages of dungeons, so that's pretty exciting. Keep the content coming. We love it. We're going to do another creator challenge pretty soon. I think beginning of February we will announce the next creator challenge. We'll probably announce it at the stream next week, and then we'll start it that following week. So more info on that to come soon. That'll be fun. Shout out to George 3 Fun. Yeah, George 3 Fun has been having a lot of fun. Lots of dungeons popping up by them. Really excited though to test out the shop today and get the shop into the players' hands pretty soon to see what kind of awesome dungeons you come up with. I know the changes to the shop required a lot of pretty deep changes to the game, so to the build script. So we're going to do a lot of testing. We might find some bugs. We'll see. Should be a lot of fun. I'm also hoping to get a training module up for the shop to coincide with the inclusion of the shop. So we'll get that in too, so you can know how to use it right when it's launched. All right, so my build is ready. GUI ready. I had a fun day yesterday. I went to Distant Worlds, got to see the Final Fantasy Orchestra. It was so awesome. It's the third time I've been, and it just blows me away every time. It's so good. All right, let's check out the shop. Been once and it was great. Nice. Yeah, they played the Chocobo song. It was awesome. They did Honeybee Inn from the Final Fantasy VII remake, and that was hilarious and awesome. and a couple other Final Fantasy VII Remake songs that I hadn't heard because last time I went to this was before that game came out. So some nice surprises. That was cool to see. And they had some really good Final Fantasy XIV songs too. One of them was from the newer expansion, which I haven't played, but it was cool. All right, here's our shop. I gotta get the tooltip updated. That's on me. I'll send that over soon. But here's our shop. So the shop is in the items menu for now. Feels like the most appropriate place for it, but we're going to figure out if it makes sense to put it somewhere else later. For now, he's here in the items menu. Here he goes. Okay. Hey, Jess is in the chat. Hey, Jess. Thanks for watching the stream and for keeping Chewie controlled. I do notice for the shop, it looks like the white outline is a 2x3 instead of cutting off the left and the right top tiles. So I don't know if we want to update that. So the outline excludes these two. Honeybee Inn, yeah, that was great. That was a fun song. Okay, cool. So those are still open. That's good. Alright. So it looks like right off the bat, moving him around seems to make him transparent. So that's a minor thing. So we've got the outline, him being a little transparent. But you'll notice now, have these nice little plus and minus options for entering the quantity. You can also click in the box and just type in the quantity. And it is numeric, so I can't put letters in there. That's good. Make sure you can't put special characters. Cool. Can't put negative. Oh, you can put negative. Does that do anything? It's interesting. Can only put a negative when it's like first starting out. Huh. Doesn't seem to do anything though, so I don't think it matters. All right, so 9,999 is the highest amount we can go. Yuki Lady Jess, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, you gifted it, Thomas. Nice. Well, thank you. All right. Let's see. Let's put some gold down. There's lots of testing to do. I'm just trying to like figure out the best way to start here. So, one thing that is super fun, you can now put a chest for sale, and that way the player does not know what item is going to be in the chest when they buy it. So it's a way for the designer to hide what they're selling. And I'll zoom in here so Matt can get a good look and everyone else can get a good look. Although I think Matt has a Mac build to play around with. So. Okay, looks like when you move him, it still moves him and not the items. And I think that's good. That makes sense. And it makes it more flexible for adjustments and moving stuff around. So, and then we should be able to swap position of stuff on the map. Very cool. All right, and we'll have him say, "What are you buying?" That was on my to-do list. I wasn't sure how we felt about it. Moving items along with the purchase tiles, that is. Yeah. It's a weird one. It does feel like I think instinctively when I move him, I do expect the items to move with him. So maybe they should. Yeah, I feel like the items should move with the shop. Yeah, it probably makes sense. Because you can still swap them off the rug with stuff. You know, what's outside of off the rug. But yeah, more than likely, I think if you're adjusting your dungeon and you're like, oh, I had Scout here and, you know, I built this thing and I need to move him over a space. I think the most likely scenario is you're going to say, okay, I need to move him over one, and then go, oh, crap, now I got to move all these too. Okay. So, yeah, probably good to just have the items move with Scout. I think that makes sense. We plan for the most likely scenario, right? All right, let's just test a quick purchase here. So when you're away from Scout, he's bobbing away, having a good time, enjoying life in the dungeon. And then when you get close, his text will pop up and you'll see the prices of all the items on the carpet. You won't be able to pick those up, and if you try to, he will shake his head at you. So now we have 1 gold. So we have enough to buy this chest. So the pop-up bubble changed to an E. Still can't buy these. Buy the chest. Got a key. Very cool. He jumps up with joy. We made the coins in the button prompt bubble bigger. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. Very cool. All right. So far, so good. So another thing you can do, the linking system is implemented here. We can make it so that things don't appear on the carpet until you trigger a link. And we can also make it so that the things on the carpet can't appear until they're linked to, right? So like when I buy this, the chest will appear. And then, you know, when I buy the chest, that will appear. So when I pick this stack up, the heart should appear. Cool. Now I can buy it. Which makes the chest appear. Okay, open the chest, which made the trophy appear. Very cool. Oh, another note I just want to get out of the way really quickly, because last week we showed off the restart from checkpoint feature. Just wanted to mention that we're kind of rethinking how that's going to work. So we are going to have something like that in the game at some point, but for now we're kind of putting it on the back burner just a little bit while we rethink how that should work. As it works right now, it's just puts a little too much power in the player's hand and kind of breaks a lot of dungeons. So we want to make sure we implement it in a way that works best. So just a quick PSA there. But yeah, so with the linking, it also works with groups, as you would expect. Is it GUIs, or should we what's the plural of GUIs? Should probably be GUIs, right? GUIs. That's a good question, right? I'm like, wait, what's the plural of GUIs? And it's like, oh yeah, we have to decide that. Okay, so I'm going to make everything on the carpet in the orange group. We're going to put these enemies in the red group, and then we're going to make it so that when everything in the red group is taken care of, everything in the orange group will appear. Since it's a name, probably GUIs. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, right, and he won't even say anything until there's stuff on his carpet. That's right. So I'd probably want to use a signpost for this to have that text appear. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, what else do we got? Let's play around a bit with, we had some bugs last week with the walls and Scout kind of being treated like a signpost. So it looks like that has indeed been fixed. Undo redo is working well. That's good. That's interesting. This is kind of an unrelated minor thing, but like if you put down a wall and you hit cancel, or a door and you hit cancel, it puts down a wall instead of just like removing it, which feels a little unexpected. But it's a weird one because like usually you would put this on a wall to begin with. So, I don't know. Part of the build system rework, I've noted a lot of history-related issues and have started working on them. Okay. Yeah, kind of interesting undo is now bringing this back. Let's see, what else? I don't think that the spawners aren't working yet, right? We're still working on that. No, okay. Interesting. You try to put down decoration on the carpet. You get dust. Purchasable spawners are not yet implemented. There are some design requirements we need to iron out. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So there's a way to show the item and hide the price. That's kind of neat. So a lot of the collective object code centers around building the object and then undo it if something fails. I need to get more preventative measures in place because once it's built, it does the build effect and then gets undone. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So it looks like you figured out how to hide text behind stuff. So does that apply to stacks too? Because I know the spawners right now, you could see like the numbers in like a dark room. Except spawners. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's probably still a thing. And we're not testing that right now anyway. So. Under certain circumstances, excuse me, under certain circumstances, it needs to change the stack. Okay. Okay, and then the other thing was you could frog tongue stuff. Interesting. Okay, so you can still get to the chest, and I think that's fine because it is a chest. It is physically there, so you should be able to grapple to it. You know, you can make the same item or same argument for the items. Like, they should be able to pick them up because they're there. But, like, I think it's fine. It feels right. I mean, probably what we should do is have it so, like, if you try and pick up an item, it does the little wrinkle tongue. Like, it says it can't pick it up, but it's... I think it's fine. We don't need to go that deep. Items are fitted with anti-theft devices. Yeah, exactly. They're like covered in like a slippery substance, so the tongue like can't grab them. It just like goes right over them. Or super glued to the carpet. Yep, that works too. So can you... Okay, so you can't put stuff on the carpet. So I think that's new too, because before you could put items on the carpet. So we definitely need to test that out and make sure you can't like move them, right? There's gotta be a bug here. There's gotta be, right? There's no way there isn't a bug here with something. More restrictions with what can go on them, yep. Can you push things onto the carpet? Good question. Spawners are still allowed since we're planning to support that. Yeah, it makes sense. I think you can. Okay, let's try that. Before we forget. Yep. I bought the sword, but I didn't pick it up because... Okay. Wow, that was cool. Oh, I didn't pick it up because I have one. I'm an idiot. Let's put a key there. Okay, cool. It popped into a safe space. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not pushing the items, I think it's fine that this can go be pushed onto the carpet. Like, as a player, maybe just don't do that if you don't. Can you add a floor blocker there to prevent the block from moving onto the tile? Yeah, if we need to. Maybe. We can talk about it. Probably should prevent that. Yeah, I think the only weird part is just... it doesn't look right having something just like easily slide over an item, right? It just doesn't like look or feel right. But functionally it still works. So kind of fine either way. But yeah, it probably makes sense to prevent that. All right, let's test some more things here. So the other fun thing you can do, we allow you to purchase a treasure chest, which will give you, you know, whatever's inside, so the designer can choose something and then the player has no idea what's in there. That does include enemies. So if you want to be a troll, it's now possible to purchase enemies. Oh, I was clicking in OBS, that's right. Whoops. So yeah, that's kind of fun. What else? Interesting. That's fine. Okay, let's see what else you can put on the carpet. Shouldn't be anything else except the spawners. Did I mess up how the MTOs are centered on the cursor? Seems good there. Oh. Oh yeah, that's weird. It's targeting the... Yeah. Huh. It looks like this is also doing that. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit off. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was centered before. I think so. It's hard to remember. Would be kind of cool to be able to buy an orb switch to turn it on. Now you can pay to trigger a link. Be kind of neat. But I mean, you can do that anyway by just linking from the object you're buying, you know. So we don't need to go that deep, but yeah, just use an empty chest. Okay, chests work. Spawners work. Not yet implemented though. Be looking into that. Once we do spawners, you can use that with something to create a repurchasable link. Oh yeah. That's true. Okay, that's all the objects. And yeah, pots and skulls are not purchasable. We decided it felt weird since you have to break them open. Finally, I can buy a stool. Just 9,999 gold. Oh, that's weird. Why is it showing LR? No, you can't put stools on there. I pushed one onto there. Huh. It's treating the stool like a second player. Although my controller's not on. LR. Controller's not set to anything. Interesting. So this has probably been a bug for a while. We just didn't realize it. Stools are players. Okay. So yeah, 5. Go like this. Yeah. Huh. Stool, why aren't you hitting LR? Stool. Come on. Ugh. Stool is so lazy. This has probably been a bug for a while. Worst player 2, right? Yeah, interesting. Huh. You learn something new every day. All right. Tested all this stuff out, right? Okay, let's move on to decor. So I think there's a bug right now with floor tiles not replacing underneath. Yeah, you can see with the grates it's not changing out. It does... Whoa. I was just about to say it does work underneath Scout. But then somehow I deleted him. Huh. It's like when I go back over him. Crazy. If you do 2 grates, it breaks. Yeah. Huh. Cool. But yeah, that's getting worked on. Anyway, so not worried about it. Forgot to test grates. Good catch. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, stuff going underneath hasn't really been fleshed out yet. So that'll be coming up. Okay, next tiles. All right, we already tested walls. Oh, that's wild. Right. Oh, because it's underneath. Okay. But then I can't put a wall here. What? Yeah, like won't delete the first one. But yeah, okay. So I don't know. It like won't let me delete the first tile. Well, wait. Now it deleted. When I deleted Scout. Is it because there isn't an item on here? Maybe. Yeah, it's because there isn't an item. Yeah, so it's only overwriting if there's an item on top. Hey, Sanjay, what's going on? Putting Scout in jail again? Oh yeah, of course. You think he got these items legally? Nope. Okay, carpet seems to work. It's pretty cool. Oh, only if there's an item on top? Oh yeah, interesting. That's funny. We did it. We created the purchase tile. Hooray. How did I do that? Wait. How did I make the purchase tile? Shoot. Oh well. I'll go back and watch the VOD later. You saw that, right, Thomas? You're taking notes? Dang it. Okay. I managed to make a single tile purchase tile by like deleting scout, and then it left one of the tiles and I was able to move it around. I don't think grates were out. I was just messing around with the pillars. Placing those over stuff. What did I do? Ah, well. We may never know. But we'll figure it out. Oh, can you purchase? Oh, you can't purchase exploding bombs. Okay. I didn't even think to try that. I didn't try the variants. And that probably makes sense. Yeah, we could check the VOD. Okay, purchase gold items. Okay. And you can't purchase gold, but you can put gold in a chest, which is kind of funny. So, make a, a chance game or whatever you want to do with gold in a chest. See if the player wants to go for the risk. Could even do something like this where it's like, here's a heart for 100 gold. And here's a chest for 50 gold. And then you give the player... Squish Studios does not endorse any kind of gambling. Yes. That is mostly true. So then, the player's got 100 gold, and they come up to here and they're like, oh man, do I want to get the mystery chest? Or do I just buy the heart and leave? And then they're like, I gotta know, I'm buying this. They get 100 gold. Now they've got 150. So cool stuff like that you can do. A boat is a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. I forget what that's from. All right. Oh, Family Guy, that's right. Could even be another boat. Seems pretty okay so far. Okay. That seems good. Putting everything down. Yeah, moving him, we kind of expect items to move. He's going dim for some reason. Can't link to or from him yet. We're gonna look in the future of maybe some kind of functionality with that. But, what else could we do here? Oh, the other thing that we implemented, you can only put one per room. And it's kind of a restriction. We want to start there. It just doesn't make sense thematically to have more than one scout in a room. So for now, you're just limited to one per room. We'll explore in the future if we want to change that. And if you're designing a dungeon and you find a really good use case where you're like, I really need more than one scout in a room, let us know, because we'll consider that when it comes to if we should change that or not. Shopping mall simulator. Exactly. Hey, Pure Nix, what's going on? Thanks for swinging by. So I think one issue too with the text box, Thomas, when I click in it, my instinct is to pull the cursor away so that I can see the text to type. But when I do that, I'm no longer typing. So I wonder if once you click in it, it should stay up until you click off of it. But only if you click. Like, it wouldn't stay up if you just hover over it. It's like once you click in it, it would stay up until you type. I don't know if that would break anything, but I don't think so. Also, it looks like when you're typing, the keyboard shortcuts are disabled, which is good. That's kind of cool. On the preview screen, you can see the... If I hover over it, you can see the text box pop up, or the little things pop up. Huh. That's a weird one. It doesn't really matter, but it's interesting. It's like going through the menu. Can I click and change? No, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, just an oddity. Can control paste. That's cool. You paste in something you shouldn't. No, you cannot. Oh, you can remove the price if you just delete it. So that's interesting. It looks like it sets it to the max. You do that. Okay. Okay, and then you see it when you come back. So that's probably a minor bug. Because like now it's hard to see like where to go to change it. So I guess if you delete it, maybe just when you click off it sets it to 9,999. Something like that. It's just not changing the price internally, it's actually fixed already. Suck it in right before you went live. Oh, okay. Oh, yep. So that's 5. Okay. So yeah, it's not changing it to 9,999. That's just what we had it set to before. What else? What else? So I think we showed this off last week, but if you already have something and you try to buy it, you can still buy it. It'll still spend the gold. So you see my 5 gold went away. You just won't pick it up. And that's intentional so that you can still trigger if there's a link, you know, to like spawn a key when you buy this. But you already picked up the sword. If you couldn't buy this, you wouldn't be able to get that. So now you can. That is intentional. What else? Also, then another player could pick it up if not sharing inventories. Yeah, good point. So I could spend my gold to unlock the sword for another player to come pick it up if we're not sharing an inventory. So another cool thing. We're going to look into sometime down the road being able to like drop gold or drop items for other players, but that'll be down the line at some point. All right, so let's see, how do projectiles interact with the carpet? Interesting. Yeah, we should probably have the arrows travel over the carpet, I would think. Scout, it makes sense. He's invincible, like you can't hurt him. He's wearing, that's an arrow-proof bag. I assume that's from all directions. Yep. Okay. That's one. Let's see. Statue goes over, and that makes sense. Those ones go over like everything. Warthog goes over the rug, that's fine. Crashes into Scout, that's good. Due to how arrows interact with the action layer, which is what players look for when using the interact button. Ah, okay. Don't have the AI avoiding the tiles. Oh, okay, yeah, that's another thing. So we're gonna make it so that enemies can't wander onto these tiles. So right now they can. They're just being very polite. Wow, polite slimes. The respect, you gotta love it. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so right now enemies can wander on there. We're gonna change that so they can't wander. Get off the shop. Chase, they should be able to chase you onto the carpet. That's fine. One of the things that we're looking into soon is optimizing the chase, the lag that's caused when there's a lot of enemies chasing you. That'll be worked on soon. All right. Can't reach those to purchase. Can't sneak by Scout. Right. Okay, that's good. Crazy like that, maybe. Should put another item up here. Okay, can't quite reach from here. Oh, interesting. Yeah. You can kind of sneak past the table here, huh? It's kind of a... Oh yeah, you can walk behind tables too. Huh. Guess I never realized that. Interesting. Yeah, technically you can get back in. Huh. Huh. I guess that's always been a thing and I just never realized it. Right. I actually don't know how I feel about that. That feels a little deceptive, but like it makes sense. Like like I don't want to change how the table works. That might be able to do against a wall, yeah. Yeah, okay. So not enough room to get in there. With the pit, you know, there's just enough room where you can, you know, get your hitbox into the pit enough to walk over there. Yeah, I mean it is. It's right. I guess I just never realized. Huh. Kind of cool. All right. What else? Okay, so there is a way to create a toll bridge. Toll bridge unlocked. Because you cannot get past this chest. So there you go. Toll bridge and super dungeon design. It's here. And then if you wanted to be a troll. Kind of funny. Yeah, paid toll bridges actually have a pretty big implication. That's cool. Can you frog grapple Scout? Oh yeah, he is a signpost, isn't he? No, you can't. Maybe if I get him from behind. No, tonguing him from behind doesn't work. Maybe if I tongue him from the side? No. Do we remove frog grappling to signs? Oh, we did. That's right. Yeah, we did, because we wanted it to just be chess and the frog sign. That's right. That was intentional. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's weird. Interesting. So you can make a one-way toll bridge. I mean, technically, once you have the spawner, we open up one-way toll bridges, two-way toll bridges, because you can use the single spawner and just link it to, you know, like a set of spikes. something like that. And then every time you pay, it's going to go down. So that'll be cool too, once that's in. All right, what else? That's true with spikes. Anything becomes eligible to make a toll road. Oh yeah, you're right. What am I? Yeah. Doesn't have to be the chest. It could just be the key. But yeah, like if you want a two-way though, you could do a two-way with the spawner. Once it's repurchasable. Yeah, pretty cool. One of the objects we have in the backlog is like a block that can be raised and lowered so that you don't always have to use spikes for something like this. So that'll be nice. There's no way to purchase the item once across the toll road. Yeah, that's true. But I guess you could go in another room and purchase something to open it, or yeah, or do something else to reopen it. Or you could you could get creative. You could, right, have a spawner here and a spawner here. And then have your spikes here. Have like another set of spikes here, and then, you know, something blocking here, maybe this is a block that you have to push up to get through here, and then you can walk back over, but once you get here, these spikes go up. Whoops. Send an image via Discord. Yeah, you get what I'm saying though. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can just use the same spike. Yeah. You can just go here. I'll copy what you did to show everyone. So yeah, just put the spike here. And then put your spawner there and there. And there you go. You got a one-way gate. Yeah, you would just need to make this like really expensive or, you know, better one. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. You can just, go like that, and then yeah, put this here, and then have this. When you pay for it, it opens both. There you go. That's simple. Yeah, nice. But yeah, gonna be working on that soon. One-way gates are now a thing. That's exciting. Well, one-way gates were a thing, but this is a paid toll one-way gate. Pretty cool. Once spawners work. Yeah, exactly. This is theory right now. We're theory crafting. What else? Is there anything I didn't cover from your changes? Let me look at the commits. I think the dialogue looks good. Oh, I gotta put some on the carpet. So yeah, we, you know, created this dialogue box, and there's a little tail at the bottom to show that Scout is the one talking. So that's new. You know, the current text in the game just pops up a little box when you trigger it. So that's pretty cool. Looks good. I think the spacing's nice and everything. Did that change signposts too then? I wonder. It did not. So we probably should just apply this to the signposts. You know? We've got it. Why not? Show where it's coming from. Alright, what else? Oh, you said, oh Lord, don't do that. It's not that bad. Sure, object being built on its own screen without relying. Okay, I feel like we tested most of everything. Yeah, I think signpost should have the tail. I think it would look nice. Yeah, we can try it out. else? What else? Actually really easy to hide the price. A lot of objects do. Kind of neat. I feel like there's got to be more to test. Tested quantities. Those look pretty good. Still planning to push items up a bit on the carpet. Okay, can see that. Might look weird though if they're up on the carpet and like there's something next to it off the carpet that isn't the same centering. But I guess it makes sense with the price. Keeps them a little spaced out. And I mean, stuff gets pushed around or dropped by enemies anyways, so it doesn't end up perfectly centered always anyway, so. Yeah, never mind. That's fine. Be a little bit more space between the cost and the stack quantity. Okay. I go 4 and then hit minus. Okay, goes back to 1. That's good. $98 and I hit plus. Goes to 99. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Huh. I don't know what's up with the negative thing. If I have it at $9.99 and then I hit minus, I get a cursor behind it. I'm not sure why minus works at all. That's a weird one. Oh, hey, I got it to do minus. Okay. Huh. Oh, negative creates an error. That's right. You knew that already, right? After that, only God knows how it's going to react. Okay, it set it to 9,000. That should be fixed too. Okay, cool. So I think it's just treating it like 0. Or like you deleted it, rather. Yeah, I can't really think of much else to test here at the moment. We'll do more testing once some more of these changes are in. But yeah, looking really good. I mean, we found some bugs tonight, but nothing like majorly game breaking or anything crazy. So just kind of like some expected stuff. Pretty cool. Looking really good. Excited. What else? Try to get these ironed out ASAP. Cool. So the thing that we'll need to... I think the thing we'll have to play around with a bit with the spawners is how they'll work with linking, because they will be the only thing on for sale that you can actually like link to that triggers more than once. So yeah, we'll have to answer that question. And I know we have some other design questions to chat about with the spawners, but interesting stuff. All right. Well, that is the shop. Progress is coming along really good. Yeah, it's like, do you purchase the item at spawn, or do you want it to spawn the item when you purchase it? Yeah. My gut says you purchase the item it spawned. I think we talked about this. We were saying it would just work like you would expect a spawner to work. So you did. So if you did an on spawner, then the item would show up. You wouldn't be able to pick it up though until you purchase. And then if you did an off spawner, the item would not show up, but it'll open up and give you the item when you hit purchase. Wait, is that right? I don't know. Let me think on that, and then we'll talk. There's a lot to consider there, because spawners are weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The interact is throwing me off. I think, yeah, we just need to treat I guess we treat the interact like you would a link. So I don't think the purchasing should have anything to do with the spawner, only the items spawned. Okay, so then linking is what would turn them on and off, is what you're thinking. So you have to link to the inactive spawner to get to spawn an item, and then you can purchase the item. Yeah, there's two routes we could go, right? We can do what you said, which I think does make the most sense because it keeps the expected functionality of the spawner. The other route is the interact is like would trigger it almost like a link. So like when you interact with it, that would close the spawner or open the spawner. So it's like, are you paying for the item or are you paying to activate the spawner? That's the question we have to ask. And I don't know. I could see it working either way. We'll think about it. I think that's something to think on a little bit rather than just making a decision real quick. So we'll think about it. But yeah, I think we've kind of tested out everything I can think of. Seems like it's working really good. I'm excited for the new changes to get in. We'll do some more streaming next week and show off more progress on the shop and anything else we've got going on. But yeah, I think I'll wrap things up here. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. So appreciate everybody hanging out. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your weekend. I'll play us out with the trailer. Yeah, if you're new here, we stream usually on Fridays. It's been Saturday the last couple streams just because I've been busy, but usually on Fridays around 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, or sorry, Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thomas has a laundry list of bug fixes. That's good. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, links down below to check out the game. You can buy Super Dungeon Designer right now. It's $14.99 on Steam Early Access. Full launch will be later in the year, along with Nintendo Switch. And you can join our Discord. There's a link down below for that as well. It's where we chat between streams and talk about updates and build a community around the game. So feel free to join us there. And yeah, thanks all. I'll play us out with the trailer. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. We will see ya next time.